milk Phyllis help us.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Thank you for doing a lot of the chores. I did the chores yesterday for them, so they pay me back. And you did some of the chores today.
We did all.
Phyllis too?
Yes.
No way.
It took forever. My fingers.
You milked Phyllis too?
Milking.
Everybody get a hug. Mm-hmm. All hands on deck. We're looking for the ring.
I'm trying to look for.
It's supposed to be in this, but there is no ring in there. I mean, it could be anywhere at this point now, guys. This is crazy. Maybe Grandma has seen it. She helped with the dishes. Hey.
I was just typing a message. Look in the pig bucket. That's where it wants one on the top.
Where's the pig bucket, guys?
And down it's already been.
Did you feed it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go check their feed. We have a spare, but I don't know where that is either. It should have been in some of the places we've already looked. Is it in there?
Nope.
Cheesecake, did you swallow a ring this morning? Hey, Beefcake, did you swallow a ring? I don't see any ring.
What are we gonna do?
I have no idea. We have to have a, I don't know how to filter it without a ring. So we can keep wasting our lives. I've already wasted over 20 minutes. Or we can try to make something else work and kind of hope it shows up and maybe order some extra ones. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try. I think it will work. Okay, look. I think that'll work. It might fall off because it's holding. Maybe we'll go slow. How's it holding up? Seems to be holding up just fine. I want you guys to look real close in there. You see?
It's right there.
You see? I go to put the lids back. I looked in here. We all looked in here. There's the ring. Woo! Okay, we need to order some extra. I gotta go over there chores. It's a good thing I did because Chick's got no water. I want you guys to listen. Spring. Spring is coming. And for the first time in my homesteading story, I kind of don't feel overwhelmed with spring coming. Oh, what is going on here? Crossbows, quivers, more crossbows, daggers, swords and daggers. Did you guys put hay in the chickens this morning?
Actually,
Hey, can you find me that insulated wire you said we had? You think it's in here? Here's some. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. It's been 3 years since we got it back from the Great American. This will be our 3rd season. So, since we basically started from scratch, could you maybe step on that or something? Step on both those. Let's see if this is long enough. That first year especially was just getting the animals here, getting the gardens in place. And then, from then on, it's been kind of slowly, steadily smoothifying the place. I think this is going to be ridiculously close, but not quite. Wow. What? Do we have any slack? Yeah, it will be connected. So could you maybe step on it like that? And I can pull on it and see what we got? Like this project here is going to make things so much easier. We're going to get electricity out in the field. My dad would just be thrilled because I'm burying all my crazy wires, as he would call them. So look at this. Josiah, it's perfect. We got a lot of slack. And it'll come up to this charger. And we'll have a way to where we can probably connect it with these clamps real quick, on or off. I like these I love the grid chargers because they're so powerful and so steady, and we're charging so many fences. When we have our sheep nets out in the pasture, for our cows, sheep, and chickens, we can have as much as 18 or more 100-foot nets. You need some serious power that I'm just not getting from solar. Comes down, look, you could walk into the asparagus garden, there'll be no line above the fence, it'll go underneath. It's already going underneath the road. See, we already put in that work. The water line's under there too. Now this is just a little electric fence electricity. This is not like the grid. And here it comes. And it'll come out at these T-posts every 100 feet. You can see a T-post coming out. That will be our source of electricity out in the field. It'll also be our source of water. And the cool thing about that is we're not having to run a wire. We could still drive Sally. We could still run the cows through. There's nothing in the way here. There's no perimeter fences, no lanes, nothing. And you see this water line? The problem with this water line is we do keep the cows out here until, you know, up until Christmas or beyond. So this can freeze on top. We will bury this. What are you doing?
Where the fence used to be.
Oh, okay. I had told him to start the mower, just hadn't been started in a while. He's taking it a step further and he's gonna mow. He wants to mow where the fence used to be. I reckon he wants to mow right here. Isn't this nice? Like all this bramble was just piling up. It's hard to get at because we had a perimeter fence here. Now nothing. Hopefully that's not too loud. This is poly line and it's carrying water. We've proven that it works. It's been nice to have water out on the pasture. But before we bury that and replace it with PVC, because that eventually will leach and burying it will keep it from freezing, we want to make sure this is where we're going to put it. So we're just going to do a shallow ditch for our electric line. We're going to keep our water on top of the surface since mostly we're using it in the warmer times. And if it works, then we do something more permanent and we know where it is because we have our line right there. But what if we want it a little over? Start small and build up. Make sure things are going to work in a test and then get more permanent. Looks like they could have cleaned the yard, but we'll get that tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Good job in here. Good job in here. They've got water. The cows have got water. That's cool. The boys pretty much did this job. A few things here and there. That's cool. With Snowball coming to realize that the boys could do the chores completely, really. Me check up on it a little bit later. That's cool. Aw. This too, temporary. You know, let's just make sure this is gonna work. Where would we want gates? Before we go putting in our permanent infrastructure, do temporary. So now I think we have an afternoon project. But another project coming up soon that's gonna be fun is the pretty shawl. Needs a paint job. I've got some ideas for better doing the wheels and the axle system. So what's cool is we're thinking about this pretty shawl. We're thinking about the electric line to the pasture. And it's still not even March. We're not even moving out there till mid-April. Hey guys, could somebody come help me with the hay? I think I got our little Sunday seed day project there. We'll connect that little strip of electric wire. Put a little bit of hay in the nest box. So overall, I'd give the boys an A. Everybody's fed, everybody's watered, everybody's sanitized. I'm gonna go make lunch. But how about we put you guys on a time lapse of Jonah? That'd be much more interesting. Jonah, thanks for cleaning up that bank, man. Looks good.
You're welcome. Are you ready?
They have built a potato gun, and here we go. Okay, here goes.
Really? It's one of those things that won't work.
Wah, 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 wah. All right, try number 2. There it goes.
That thing needs to be charged.
Where the heck did it go?
I don't think it shot out though. Try number 3. Woo!
So dorky.
Hey, at least it ain't Fortnite.
Oh, well, it wouldn't be.
Rebecca's working on member webinar questions for tonight.
Sitting in the sun.
Knocking out 2 birds with 1
Feels
stone
so
there, babe.
good.
All right, kids, let's go do this little project. Then you can have more free time. Lily, get in, come on. So we're gonna come straight down and then go straight under and say, let's go underneath this fence right here. And you got a mattock? Johnny, you got a big mattock? Not too deep, okay?
Okay.
He's got an Allen wrench attached to that drill. Is that one way to dig a hole?
Yeah.
We got our line all the way to the road. Over here, I've got it nailed against the wall. We're gonna go straight across and let's bury it. Well, that was super easy. We got the line buried. Comes down through here under the ground, right through there under the road. Since that was so easy, I'm thinking, let's get it from here. We have another line here. Let's tie those together and get it all the way to our first T-post. We did it! This was the most uneventful Sunday seed day yet, and that's a good thing. This went so smooth. Jonah, we've got I Love the Grid power right here.
Yeah.
That means we can put our nets there, this there. We just bring a temporary line to connect this. We're ready like 6 weeks in advance. No, more like 2 months in advance. March, April, yeah, mid-April we'll get the cows back on pasture probably. We gonna have another go?
Yeah. Over there.
Okay, go ahead. Whoa! He's got a cork wrapped in plastic now. It seems to be working better. I think they can get the air more airtight. Lily called me over to the pretty place. What do you need?
Can you toss that over the creek and then watch me go over the creek?
Sure, you're gonna zip line over the creek?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Jonah has taken our corner fence post and rigged up a zip line across. You gonna do it? Yeah. Okay, go for it. Woo! Oh my gosh, it worked. You just zip lined over that.
Yeah.
Why didn't you drop in?
I put my hands over the creek.
Well, now that they tested that, I thought they were maybe a little crazy. We should probably get them a little bit of a taller post. What do you think? Maybe a little more firm in the ground. And then in the summer they could drop it, they could zip line into the creek. What's going on?
I don't know.
You having some contractions?
Yeah, when I was sitting out on the porch, I had like 3 or 4 in a row. Like so
They're pretty heavy?
so close together that I couldn't even like do the thing. Like,
Couldn't even set your app to it. I feel them moving around.
yeah.
You're not
It's
having one
over.
now.
No, it's over.
Okay, well let's keep up with them.
Where's it at?
You know, she had a long contraction, like 5 minutes, and she's like, you know, that's not necessarily normal for early labor, so get in the bathtub, see if that slows it down. Sure enough, you think it's slowed down, Beck? Slowed down? Yeah. It's 4 o'clock, guys. It's that time. I want everybody to help me make supper.
Boring.
Yay! Woo! Josiah, empty the dishwasher. Jonah, do the dishes. After you help me cut up the potatoes. All right, we got the potatoes going in, the bacon. We're a little behind, so we're putting on 400. How's the lettuce?
Good.
Well, contractions came and went.
Can't start it over.
Snowball's coming in his sweet time.